Welcome to Owarimonogatari Second Season. We last left off with Koyomi dying and reintroducing a certain character that I think a lot of us love. I'm really glad that we got to see her again.
Best
Also, I should mention that due to technical difficulties, Serbi has become a PNG momentarily. Hopefully next episode we'll be able to fix this. Do you guys have any thoughts as to where second season of Owari might go? What do we go from here,
Can I ask one question? Is this chronologically after Owarimonogatari?
I will say that this picks up right where we left off.
We continue from where we left off in Owari or where we left off in Koyomi.
How many more seasons are there?
This is technically the last one, but there is one more season after this, which is kind of like a bonus.
Well, I see one analyst, but then there's Zoku Owarimonogatari.
Yeah, there's
the
bonus
Monogatari. I don't know all of the production of Monogatari. There's more novels that haven't been adapted.
Yes.
But somehow I know that there is some sort of conclusion in this, then if this is the end. So how can something kind of give conclusion to what we've got through so far, but still leave things open for more room in the novels?
How can something end and yet continue? Because we know that Araragi's story doesn't end here. We know that he's there in Hana, so there's a lot more that has to happen.
Because Hana is still chronologically after Owari second season.
It is the furthest in the timeline that we've ever seen.
I kind of see three outcomes in my head to the whole Koyomi dying thing. Because how I see it, you kind of have the characters who sit outside the story who are conducting in a way, with Gaian, Ogi, and Meme. And so I feel like with Koyomi dying, he can either somehow be saved and come back kind of as he was, not be saved but come back as like a monster of some kind, whether it's a vampire, ghost, whatever, or he can kind of become like one of those three, where he's sort of outside the story.
My theory was that we won't even get an answer.
So you're saying that the season that concludes everything will not have a conclusion?
I mean, basically, yeah.
You know,
because there's still
they pulled off weirder.
Because there's still a bunch of novels that have to be adapted, so like the story is not completely over. So it could just be that this season will just end certain stories, but not technically Koyomi's story, if that makes sense.
That's kind of why I lean towards the option of Araragi kind of gets removed from the story, becoming one of those kind of characters who kind of there but not really a part of it anymore. Makes the most sense if the story's going to continue.
Yeah.
Because then we've kind of concluded Araragi, like Koyomi's whole story, but he's still a part of it going forward, so we can see him kind of interacting with Kanbaru. But even when we saw him interacting with Kanbaru, he wasn't connected per se.
Yeah. He just kind of drove by. Interesting theories. Only way to see is to see. So yeah, I'm gonna start the episode. Actually, I should start off with this. If you guys are new here, this is a full-length reaction, so open up your own copy of the episode and sync it up with the timer that's going to appear within Kiwi's hands at the end of my countdown. Now, I will start the episode in 3, 2, 1, play. Well, you got your wish. I really like this style.
Yeah.
It's like the art style that Wolfwood had for his past. In Trigun.
Kinda.
It's kind of similar.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We'll never forgive you.
How dare you cough in your microphone?
I tried to cough away.
I don't need friends. That's a throwback. I think
I had to go to Hachikuji, like Hachikuji wouldn't forgive him for becoming weaker.
mm.
New Hachikuji opening.
Yes. One of the reasons why I think Owari second season is really highly rated is because there's a lot of cinematography that goes on here, a lot of style changes. This, I believe, is going to be the only season where the ED style actually comes into the anime. I wish they did that more, but yeah, it's all contained here.
Look at best girl.
Terminal.
We don't usually see Kiyomi in the opening.
Very rarely do we ever see him. Like, in Nadeko's OP, we can see him, but he's kind of like grayed out.
As well.
Yeah.
Tsukiki is literally chilling in his mouth in her opening.
Mayoi Hell, Part 1.
Aww.
Yep, right where we left off. Not gonna lie, when I was watching this for my very first time, I actually skipped Koyomi, so I was super confused. An unfortunate detour. Or perhaps fortunate, depending on how this turns out. Yeah. No, you wouldn't do that. You gotta play it cool. This is just this boy just wandering around all the places he's been with Hachikuji.
Yep.
I remember this road. Yes. No particular reason why I'm walking down it. Or this empty plot of land, yeah. Yeah, it's only natural. So you should be a little bit happy, but not too happy.
He's trying to decide how much to get excited to see her again.
Oh. Epic fail. He's gone into orbit.
Owarimonogatari.
He escaped the underworld. Went to heaven, then came back.
I think he did overreact.
Yeah.
I don't think he overreacted at all.
I'm glad that he was able to keep his cool. Ah, classic.
Okay, this is the most exciting it's been to see any of the girls. That's too far. Too far.
What do you mean? He just has to show an appropriate amount of gratitude.
Oh,
No. Stop.
Oh! I forget exactly what art piece that's referencing, but yeah.
She looks like a automaton.
Oh. So yeah, that happened.
Well, it has been a while, okay? He hasn't hurt anybody's Kuji in a long. I'll rejoin Discord.
Yeah.
He needs some good advice, not having Oki constantly in his ear.
Yeah.
Without the main gaslighter.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he doesn't even realize where he is.
You're dead.
It is you that has appeared before me. Just a casual murdering.
He didn't even just behead him. She cut him up into chunks.
Only way to kill a vampire, I suppose.
WGL.
It was interesting to learn that Buddhism in Japan is pretty similar to Buddhism here in Thailand. But yeah, there are many layers to hell.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on the grade of the sin you've committed.
Yeah, in Christianity, there is also levels to hell.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe that was mythology. I don't remember. I remember I read a book as a kid about it.
There's 7 layers or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Hachikuji's situation is very different from the Buddhism that we believe in.
I like that he's more concerned over Hachikuji than himself in this.
He understands why he's here. He literally saved a demon, so yeah. Yeah, now this that's strange. I guess I can kind of see it as like when you're born as a child, your duty is to take care of your parents, but if you're unable to fulfill that and you die before them, then you go to hell. But yeah,
that doesn't make sense though, because most of the time it's due to parents' negligence.
As someone from Europe, I don't have this. You have to take care of your parents when you get older mentality. The first time I heard about it is after like looking into Asian culture and stuff like that. I don't know about Western culture, but yeah.
Yeah, no, it's very different.
Yeah. Just a laid back place. Who told you?
Guy?
Knows everything?
No,
Yep.
Oh. Ogi.
What? No, it's Gaian.
Oh, it's Gaian. Okay, wait.
I thought... Oh my god, Kiri. The fact they literally said the person that knows everything, you'd probably think Gaian, but yeah.
I'm sorry.
And here we are, yes, finally. Oh, please use this more. If they should animate the next books, because, like, come on now. And it's been so long. It's just such a cute art style.
Right. Oh. That's not... Oh. I guess he's going through his memories. Because he's good.
Like, even given the second chance, he'd still do it.
Look at the little sky whale in the big ring. Oh, look at him. Oh. Skyfish.
How excited you are with Skyfish. I bet you absolutely love playing Sword of the Sea.
I don't know it.
It got revealed at the PlayStation Showcase. It's by the same people that did Journey.
Yet. That makes sense. I can see it.
Pervert's coming this way? Oh. I wonder who the pervert is. Oh my god. What? Yeah, just let her die. The angle at which he catches her doesn't make any sense, but it's okay. That would be something, wouldn't it? Kaiki
like
and
he's
Senjo
climbing.
Gohara.
No, I didn't think so.
It's like he's climbing from lowest levels of hell to the top. Just going through his memories.
Why are we skipping Kambura? That's kind of just you. It's your nature to do these things.
Mm-hmm.
The part I dislike about Araragi the most.
Something that he has to improve, yes. That is true.
Nariko!
Maybe if you had recognized her here, things could have been, things could have been different. But I doubt it. Sengoku was heading down a bad path to begin with.
I was gonna say, the only thing that could have potentially changed her trajectory is if his feelings for her were different, which that's not gonna change, so her path is pretty much set.
Yeah. I don't know if he's doing okay. My successor? The sanctioned successor? I mean, I guess she kind of filled that role. Kind
Not
of,
really.
but she couldn't do it as well
Not
as
nearly in the same way
like,
that Hachikuji did.
Yeah. She was just the... Oh, Hachikuji's the director. Oh no, she's the producer.
Yay, yay.
No, he got a lot of close-ups. Yeah, she sure did.
Oh. That was a much more intense face than I anticipated.
I've seen some things.
I don't really know what's going on in the background. That just kind of reminds me of the, I think the eclipse from Berserk. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
Let's go in all the moon phases.
Since we've started this episode, we have only been on the stairs. I wonder if this is like really just symbolic cinematography stuff. So, yeah, I forgot what I wanted to say. Doesn't matter.
I think what you're trying to say is that yes, he's climbing out of hell right now. You said that earlier.
I thought I was wrong. I thought it was just him coming to a conclusion and that's why he's climbing the stairs.
Oh no, we've constantly been going up. And Hachikuji has been leading him down this path.
It's kind of the moon phases while he's kind of traveling through his memories, like the passing phases of his life. I don't know.
This is a cool shot.
What was that one with the weird eyes?
Oh, there was one with a mouth and a nose.
that transfer student. It always mysteriously escapes your mind, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Kono Dioda.
What's his name? Tadatsuru?
Tadatsuru, yes.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Will Tadatsuru
I'm
be
meeting
the
all
final?
the characters that have died.
Yeah.
Will Tadatsuru be the final challenge for him to get out of hell? We'll see. We'll find out next episode. In
On
Monogatari.
Dragon Ball Z, a Monogatari Z.
Further cementing herself as best girl.
Literally dragging Araragi out of hell. From
No
the
idea what's
lowest
going on.
floor of hell, too. The place where nobody escapes from.
I mean, she's always been the one to help him get where he needs to go.
It's kind of ironic that she was the lost snail and now she's the one that leads him out of hell.
Mm-hmm.
She's graduated from that position.
I like this ending.
I mean,
is-
of course you do.
Not just
It is certainly- It's certainly one of the
girl.
better endings.
No.
Who is the small blonde girl that's always with Araragi? I have no idea, Kiwi.
Who could it possibly be?
Here. Look, Shinobu's
Ooh.
not here right now. Okay, I'm sorry. It didn't cross my
We
mind.
saw all
because-
the girls leading up to here.
Yeah, but they are
We
not
saw
physically
Shinobu,
there with
actually,
him.
but
They're
yeah.
just
No,
like,
we saw them
yeah,
in
I know.
ending.
I know,
Wait,
but
don't-
still. So yeah, Mayoi Hell. Any thoughts? Any theories? Why Tadatsuru?
I mean, I think what I said in the beginning still stands. Because he was the first one to introduce the concept, kind of this not being
yeah.
exactly
the-
what we assume it is.
He is the first one that mentioned to him that like something's weird, something's off, something's like some things are way too scripted for them to be real.
Hachikuji did mention something interesting, that she had been told to come here and wait for Araragi by the lady that knows everything. To me, that suggests that all of this was planned and
Yeah,
that
for sure.
Araragi needed to go to hell and Hachikuji needed to be there in hell in order to get him back to achieve something.
Well, if we go by my theory that they're trying to basically make him an outsider in the story, right?
Yeah.
Would it not make sense that he has to die and go through hell to get there? I don't know. That adds up to me.
I think I did say before that my theory as to why Gain killed Araragi was like basically as a dog whistle to get the people she wants out there, because Araragi is now gone and Araragi was like a really big hurdle to go over. Since Gain like basically pre-planned Araragi dying and sent Hachikuji over there, maybe? At the same time, it kind of feels wrong.
Does that mean that Tadatsuru's death was also a part of this plan? To make sure that he was there to greet Araragi?
I mean,
I
he
think it
did
definitely
say,
was.
yeah. I mean, he did say that like he doesn't like where he is right. Before that, he doesn't like that somebody else is controlling him. But at the end of the day, he was just another pawn.
Well, and it seemed
it
weird
wasn't-
back then that his entire purpose got cut short so quickly. But
Yeah.
it would
Yeah.
make sense that it's like, it's not over. He still
Yeah, I
had more
just-
to do. I
I
don't
just
know.
now remembered that it was not he himself who like ended his own life. It was Ononoki that ended it.
Mhm.
And Ononoki
fingered it.
works Ononoki works right under Gaen, so...
I'm not sure if Ononoki was even in on the plan, or if it just so happened to coincide with the greater plan that was going
does she
on.
have to be in the plan if Gaen knows everything?
Any theories as to why Ogi keeps escaping Aragi's mind? Like, at this point, it's clearly unnatural at how much she evades any of his thoughts or like any of his conclusions.
Ultimate gaslighter. When you think about Ogi, she has a pretty plain design, and since the whole story is from Araragi's perspective,
I think her design is plain.
I mean, yeah, if you think about it.
I feel like her design is more interesting than...
Yeah, this was not an insult. It's like purposefully... If you compare Hanekawa and Ogi, Hanekawa tells you more than Ogi does. I don't know what the word is. It's purposefully hiding stuff, right?
I'm not following.
I mean, I think what Kiwi's trying to say is that, like, to me, who's not an artist, I will say that Ogi is different from everybody else in just like her facial features, where she doesn't emote as much as everyone else.
She doesn't have a pupil.
That too. And that just kind of gives you this odd feeling about her. Like there's just something wrong that's not really human there, right?
Yeah.
I don't think it's so much about her design as much as her actions, but
yeah. At first I thought that like it was because it was from Araragi's perspective, and Araragi didn't really like see much of her, so to say, because we've seen that Araragi completely like erases other people because he's not interested in them.
Yeah.
But I that's kind of, I guess, falling apart for me. But at the same time, it kind of makes sense as to why she would be so quote-unquote plain in his eyes and forgettable. But at the same time, it doesn't. Araragi has, Ogi has so much personality.
I feel like Ogi, we've always kind of seen her move between the lines. Like, she's never in the front and center, which is how she's always played it. For someone like Gaen, when she shows up, she is the star, like the main attraction, right? Yeah. Ogi's always in the background.
Yeah, Ogi's like a rat.
Yeah, that's true, actually. Well, I mean, as a background character, as a rat, I'm not sure about that one. But, like, yeah, when Gaen shows up, it's like, yeah, we needed your help, Gaen. Thank God that you're here, right? But when Ogi shows up, she's like, oh, yeah, I just happened to be passing by.
She kind of just peeks in, kind of pushes Araragi off, and then kind of slides away.
I mean, the only time she was kind of one of the more present characters, I would not call it in the center, was during the... whenever I think of her, I feel sad. I forgot
the most we saw her was in Oikura's arc.
Yeah, Oikura's arc. Thank you.
Even then, she was always kind of just to the side.
Yeah. I didn't say that she was like in the center. It's just the most we saw of her was then.
Well, yeah, that's the most like confrontation that we've ever had with Ogi, between Hanekawa versus Ogi, which is really epic. Yeah. And I guess
the most epic moment.
After that defeat, Ogi just decided to not be a foreground character anymore.
But even when Ogi was in the foreground, all of Ogi's actions were kind of just pushing people in different ways.
Yeah.
It was never like, oh, Ogi's here. It's always, oh, Ogi's pushing us to go do this.
Yeah. But then when people think of who made us do this, they never really think of Ogi.
Kind of like a shadow.
Now I'm curious what Ogi's name means.
Oh. Actually, yeah, don't look that up. They will talk about it.
About to Google it.
Don't look that up. They will talk about it. So yeah. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this episode. Love seeing Hachikuji again.
Like, nope, can't do that. We're done.
Yeah, we're done. Yeah. Before you guys spoil yourselves. Yeah, I really like Owari's second season. There's so many cool things that they do here.
Spoil myself.
And I'm super excited to see their reactions to it. And I hope you guys are too. That's it from us. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Later, dudes.
Bye-bye.
Bye.